Hey, welcome back. This is Richard Williams, the Angry Teacher, and today we're going to be talking about what do I have in my grade book. Hang around, you're going to learn today. My grade book, I've broken it up into 5 sections because I want the percentage to be totaled up to 100 points, or 100% rather. So here's how it is. I have assignments, I have home learning or homework, I have quizzes and exams, that's one category. I have projects, and lastly attendance and class participation. And it works out to a nice even 100% or 100 points, whatever I want it to work for me in that way for that day, for that year. And it's been working fine. Let me break it down a little bit more for you. Hang around. Assignments. Now this is 20% of the 100, and it's basically given after I've given my lecture, after we've done something where I've discussed something with you and I'm just talking and you're just talking, and then now we have the part where you get graded for something. So the assignment's 20%. This proves that you've been paying attention, and it takes very varied forms. It could be written, it could be a discussion, it could be a group work rather. It could be just answering a question, just something that I know that you understood what I've just covered, right? That's the first 20%. You know the drill. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for the next Angry Teacher video. It will be dope. Home learning or homework, the next 20% of the 100 in my grade book. Now, some teachers complain all the time that they don't give homework because the kids don't do it anyway. I'm so tired of hearing that, but I'm gonna leave that alone. We'll talk about that in another video. With that said, I believe in homework. I just don't. I grew up believing in homework, maybe because I had to do it. I don't know, but I compare homework to athletes all the time. If you, or anybody, an artist and anyone, you have to keep doing something to get better at it. For the short time I have you in class, when you have all your friends around and you're barely paying attention, by the time you get home and you think about stuff, and I don't give you anything to think about, you'll forget everything that we did in class until the next time. And that's not what education is about. You've got to practice. So I give it, and it's worth 20%. It's just as important, you notice, as the assignments. With that said, one of the points and one of the reasons I give it is that it proves if you've been paying attention. 1, 2, some assignments become home learning. We didn't get to finish it in class, guys, but you know what? Finish it up for homework. I don't have to assign you a new thing. Just finish up what you've got to do. Do you get the grade twice? Heck no. But now it's become homework. All right? And if this is your first time, thanks for coming by. I hope you have fun. I hope you learned something, because I want you to be a part of the Angry Teacher Educator Academy family. This is exams. Now, some people don't lump them together. This guy does. It's 20%. You notice there's a trend here. This is only 60% so far. So I've got 40 left. This is only 20%. So if you miss it, it won't hurt your grade in the class. But if you miss it, it might hurt your grade in the class. It's 20% of your grade. So why do I give it? Because it proves if you've been paying attention. You see a trend here? It's given because it's summative, and I need to know what you've accomplished so far. Do I have to revamp something? Do I have to revisit a topic or some part of the content? So that's why I give some quizzes. Now, don't think you're gonna have to sit down with a multiple choice and you have to bubble in or whatever. My quizzes and exams take varied forms. Once again, I like discussions. It could be a discussion format. It could be a writing short answer assignment. It could be an essay. It could be a presentation that you have to give, and it's all on you. So I know that you've been paying attention. So I know that you've learned something for the past couple of weeks, for the past unit. Whatever we've covered, you have learned something. That's why I give quizzes, and it's 20%. Doesn't hurt too much, but it kind of helps. Now, this is a larger percentage than all the others. What is it? Projects. Number 4, I believe. Yeah. Number 4, projects. I give them because they're needed. What does it do? You guessed it. It proves to see if you've been paying attention. Have you understood the content to this point? Yes, I give it 30% of the grade in the grade book, and it takes varied forms. It is not just, what typical teachers do, have a chart paper and they work in groups and they complete a project. It could take that format, but it doesn't have to. It could be a presentation, a PowerPoint presentation. It could be my asking a couple of questions. But for the most part, projects for me in my class, anything that requires time, energy, and supplies, especially if I'm providing the supplies, trust me, it's a project. That's 30%. I don't give them a lot. Let me stop. According to everybody else, I'm Project King. So I give a lot because they do address a lot of the standards. They address a lot of the content. So if you're wondering if the kids understood standards A through E, throw them a project and you'll see the brains working. You'll see them understanding, working together, asking each other questions, answering each other's asked questions. And then you'll see how projects work. I love giving them because kids shine. Number 5, the final 10 points of grades in my gradebook. Attendance and participation. Do you come to class? 1. Remember, this is high school, guys, not elementary where everybody's excited to go to class, or middle school where I don't want to go, but I'm being forced to, so I'm going to turn up. High school, they seem to think they have choices. So sometimes they come, sometimes they don't, or they have life situation, things going on, so they may not come. With that said, I give you grades for coming to class. It doesn't end there though. You're not just going to come and sit down like a lump on a log. You've got to participate. So it's attached, attendance and participation. So here's how they get it. You can read annotation. Sometimes I collect their annotations, and if you were absent that day, you don't get credit for it because you have to be in the room. You have to be in the space, so I know that you're not copying it from someone else or the internet and getting the same grade. You were part of the discussion. You read paragraph 6 when we were going over it. This is proving to me that you are committed to being in that space. So I give you credit for it. All right. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and we'll have a discussion. We'll have a conversation. All right. Hang around. The Teacher's Lounge is up next. Yep. You know what? I got some dope kids, y'all. Thanks for coming to class today, and as usual, I want you to go out there and be great. Hey, go out there and teach.